Yo, 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 it's your boy Daniel Lee Bellomy, a.k.a. Zeke from Power Book 2. We with Slops on AllHipHop.com. Let's go.
What's the word? It's your man Slapshot. You're here for AllHipHop.com, man. And I just ran into, like right before the season finale, we had to get this done. I'm not dressed or nothing. I'm looking rugged and you outshining me. Did you just get the fade? I see the fade coming in. But
Recently.
All right. So for the people who may not know, can you please introduce yourself? Let them know who you are.
What's good? It's your boy Daniel Lee Bellomy, a.k.a. Zeke from Power Book 2. What's good?
What's the word, my man? How you doing?
Hey, man, thank you for having me here.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we are a day away from technically it's Sunday. You get what I'm saying? And today is a Friday.
Bro, you know they gonna be watching that
They're gonna crash the Starz app. Exactly, man. Are you excited, man? This is season 2. It's gotten nothing but bigger and larger, man. It's the only most talked about thing on earth, man. Are you excited?
I'm beyond excited. I feel so blessed and honored. Just to be in this moment, and I'm so excited for people to see this last episode of season 2. It's gonna be so fire.
It's good.
I mean, I ain't see it yet, but I was in it.
He said, "But I was in it."
It was a great experience.
All right, got you. All right.
So, but the most rewarding thing is because shout out to my cast. Woody, Lavelle, Toya, Gianni, Michael, Alex, Alberto, Mary, Method, Shane. Melanie, Justin for season 1, he still be hanging with us. Shout out to him because the most rewarding thing is to we don't always get to see everybody else's performances. So
okay.
When they come on the screen, it's like, oh dang,
so
like
the episodes are new to you too.
In terms of how, because you see it on paper, but how they bring it is how they can bring it. What I'm saying, and everybody brings it like nobody else can do it.
Got you. All right then. So how did you get this role, man?
So auditioning, and I was chosen. It's that simple.
Oh, okay. Damn. I mean, because you see the open cast calls and stuff like that. You really don't think somebody could just get casted, but it worked out for you, man. So was this always a dream to be an actor?
Yeah, so it's something I started when I was younger. I was actually a basketball player when I was younger, but then certain things happened in the arts, music and acting gave me a way to keep going, to keep moving forward. And I ended up, getting a full ride to Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh. That's when I studied abroad for a semester at University of Cape Town, South Africa. Jumped out of there, kind of put the music on pause for a second because I wanted to focus. Because prior to that, I had been a majority of basketball players. So I didn't have a lot of professional experience when I was in high school and stuff. Like a lot of my classmates at Carnegie Mellon, they had been in full-fledged productions. Some had been in movies. Some had been on Broadway. And I was just I'm just from Detroit. I'm just a boy from the East Side who got into Carnegie Mellon. Got into school. I'm ready to do it. We did the school plays. They were cool. But so I wanted to go and get some experience for myself. So ended up going to LA to do this thing. It was an ABC showcase. Every network has them, like ABC, NBC, CBS. I think Warner Brothers has one. Hundreds of thousands of people audition for them, submit a tape, and they end up picking 14 14 to 20, and they do a showcase for all the the industry in the city, all the cast and directors and the different networks and stuff. So it's a really dope. Just came over to New York. Wanted to focus more on production, what I need to understand. I'm a kind of person, I want to know everything about
all the aspects of it.
Yeah. So I did spend a lot of time, PAing on different, television shows and stuff down at the Silver Cup. And just was running and gunning really, and then I end up booking a couple of guest stars. I did a film on Lifetime playing Kevin Durant. Shout out to Kevin Durant and his mom. The film was about his mom, Wanda Durant. She was a really beautiful, amazing person.
The real MVP.
Yeah. And did a couple of guest stars, some independent films. Actually, during season 2 was my first time doing double duty. I was filming season 2, filming an episode of Ghost, and then I would have to jump over to like first it was Blue Bloods with Donnie Wahlberg, and the probably I forgot where it was, but then it was The Good Fight on CBS. Yeah. And actually, Courtney
booked and busy.
Hey man, this grateful that because as an artist you'd be working so long, not sure when that process is going to start to bear fruit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And so when you reach that season where your work is coming to bear fruit, it's really dope. It's a really good feeling.
That's fire. That's fire. Okay then. So how's your life changed from before when you was just Daniel to when you became Zeke? How's your life changed?
I'm still Daniel. No, I'm still Daniel. But I mean, I love Zeke, man. Zeke's been holding me down, just being able to embrace the character, embrace all the aspects that come with being in the Power universe. Have it. I tell people like every Sunday it's like being dipped into a pool of piranhas. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool because it makes you strong, and everybody got all kinds of responses, all kinds of on every spectrum, all kinds of reaction, and it's just exciting. It's exciting to be a part of something that people so passionately about, because there's a lot of shows on television,
and
it's a lot of shows on television.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but not everybody conducts the traffic that you have. People like, can you not spoil it at 1 a.m.? Like it comes out 12.
I've had to block people. Like I'm like, you just put my whole scene up before I wanted to watch it. You ain't no fan.
That's a fact. Yo, all right, have you seen the impersonations?
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of the impersonations, the reenactments. It's really fun.
I think my favorite one, I ain't gonna lie, is Lou Young.
Okay,
I look for his like every time on TikTok. He does. I think he does the best ones. He used to do the Steve Harvey impersonation.
You know what?
Now he does the Zeke.
We're gonna have to have a reenactment competition. You know what I'm
We might have to.
There's a couple ones that's pretty funny. There was this one guy who dyed his hair blonde. And he put the music in the background, and then he used where the scene where they was on the basketball court with him and Mecca. Yeah. So he I don't know how he did it. He did like the Zeke versus Zeke with Lou Young.
Yeah. Okay. Now I say, like I said, with Lou Young, he did the thing. He did the one where he was like, "I'm tatted too." What you say? Because he showed him the tattoo. He said, "This how you got your name?" He's like, "I'm tatted too."
Did you see
this?
Yeah,
I think that's what I'm talking about. Lou Young. I said, so we talking about the same person.
And then the other guy.
Oh, I didn't see. No, so there was it was a mashup video.
Yeah, it was he mashed his Zeke up with the other Zeke, and that junk was funny.
Okay.
It was funny.
I got you. All right then. So I think mid-season, your music video started to go viral. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that kind of shocked everybody. Like, oh wow, he's a recording artist. How long have you had that in the stash?
Which one?
No, you're the fact that you was an artist of music, because you said you've been doing music.
Yeah, so
but how long have you been doing the music?
The music, I've been doing the music for a while. I've been doing music, but in terms of like sharing records, sharing tracks, like well, I can take you to like 2018, where that's where like I had this moment where it was like, dude, you slapped me in the back of my head, prophesying over me, you got to get this voice out, this is you're supposed to be using that. And then I was in Detroit, and then I came to New York, and the moment I got to New York, I hadn't been singing it at all for like a period of time, and nobody knew that I did it, but I went back, started getting these auditions with music for productions with music, and I was going straight to the final callbacks, and then end up shout out to Harvard, American Repertory Theater. They do some awesome work over there. Did a Langston Hughes inspired opera. That took you from blues.
Those type of notes.
I wasn't singing the opera.
Okay.
It was like a mash. It was like a mesh up. Like they used blues. They used Negro spirituals. They used opera. For those who sang it, they used gospel, and they just took you through this this really creative, artistic piece with dance, music, singing. It was called The Black Clown. It was really dope. Then shortly after that, jumped over to down the street to Broadway at Manhattan Theater Club. Shout out to Manhattan Theater Club. Actually, shout out right now. They're showing the show Skeleton Crew. Y'all got to go see Skeleton Crew. It's by Dominique Maruso, another fellow Detroiter, starring Shantae Adams, another fellow Detroiter. But it had some musical experiences there, and then shortly after that, I'm playing. Mary J. Blige playing my auntie mommy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Auntie mommy.
Method Man's playing the attorney. I was just in it. It's just like, okay,
50 executive producing.
It's just
all the
rolling.
music. Yeah.
It's just rolling, and it's in the music is leading me in a direction. And the acting is coming with it, and it's all one in one. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of work. But it's work that I love, so I love it.
All right. So obviously, you just mentioned you do work closely to the queen of hip hop soul, Mary J. Blige. I mean, a lot of people might know her as Monet now. A lot. You too young for me if you only know her as that.
You can't even
you understand what I'm saying? But I mean, that facts. But have some of the greatest R&B albums ever. Have you ever talked to her about music? And if so, what advice has she given you as far as like music?
Absolutely. She's an awesome woman, awesome individual, professional. Just being able to see her do her thing is definitely an honor. And she real simple. When she gonna offer some words, at least to me, she was like, just do it. That's what it is. No, all I need is a couple of words, because I already know, but it was just like that little push, like just do it. You should sit down. She was like, "Oh, so are you gonna do your album?" And when she said that, I started sweating.
It's like, Mary J. Blige. Yeah, she put that like just that right there. It's gonna put
she didn't
pressure
ask me.
on
Now
you.
I gotta do it. If I
it.
don't do it, then I'm gonna look crazy.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? So,
right. So let's get into that. Odyssey is the name of the album.
That's right. Odyssey. Odyssey means a long and eventful journey.
Okay. And why'd you name it that?
Oh, because it's I think a lot of people can relate. I definitely can relate to especially within this last time. It's just if you could be one place and be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And just all the different ups and downs, or the just different colors. It's a lot to it. But I'm excited to for people to be able to go on this journey with me, listen to the music. It's really good stuff.
Okay, I got you. All right then. So, if for anybody that just knows you as the actor from Power, how would you explain your album? How would you explain Odyssey? Like, this is why you need to listen to Daniel Lee.
That's a good question. I mean, how would I explain it? I mean, people listening to it, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I need to explain it.
But if somebody, I mean, all right, what genre would you say? I mean, because obviously,
cause it's my rhythm and it's my rhythm and blues.
Okay, I got you.
So it's my rhythms, the rhythms that are most authentic to me. Growing up, the different environments, the different different places I was, and those rhythms that kind of inspired me. And then it's my blues. It's my my truth over those rhythms. Working through it all and working to go higher.
I got you. So you from the Motown? You from the city of Motown? Man?
That's right.
So it's a city of soul, man. A lot like the originators of this R&B thing. Does the city play a role in your music?
Does the city?
Yes.
I don't see how it couldn't. That's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? It's in me without even I'd be like without even trying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, my mom and dad were ministers, and so it's, even like terms like, I'll be like, I'm not a gospel singer, but sometimes like it's hard, it's hard
to keep that away out the music.
Keep that away out of me, because it's just ingrained. It's part of who I am, and so it's just a part of the experience, because it's me,
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, so your parents are ministers?
Yeah.
I got you. So what they said when you was getting kind of close to Professor Mildred, what was their thoughts on that?
It's all different kind of characters in the Bible. There's all different kind of characters in the Bible.
I got you.
There's all different kind of characters.
I feel
but yeah, Zeke got a pop. Zeke, there's more meaning behind. It's got to really listen, go back and watch those scenes. Go back and look at the season 1, season 2, and it's really taking you somewhere. It's deep. Power got a lot of levels in it, so you got to watch it a couple of times, before you really understand.
Really?
I think so.
I don't know.
Especially if this Power Book 2, because you have the classroom scenes where they are adding
sequences.
They are adding a layer of perspective, in the lessons because I've read all the books that they would do, especially in season 1 in the classroom when they were going by book by book by book.
Okay.
Like it was different. I forgot them, but it was, but in the books, they are so intertwined with the story and some of the themes and the tones of the story that when you read it, it'll open new doors of understanding to the show.
Copy. Okay, because you know what? There's a bunch of people that tell me they go back like during the week. They may watch it. My man behind the camera will shout out the one that he watches it 2 or 3 times during the week. And stuff like that. I watch it once and I'm like, I'm ready for the next one. But some people come up with like
be fast with it.
I know, some people come up with. I think they come up with like brilliant theories during it. Like when they watch it a few times, like and they catch stuff that I might not have missed. To me, I'm like, I just want to see the next one. You understand where we going now? You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, you actually do give me like a perspective, and maybe I should run it back, so watch it again, man.
Yeah, because like one of the one of those classroom when Carrie was like, rest in peace, Carrie. when Carrie was like, like when they were talking about, should someone make a decision, like the problem with someone making a decision for you,
I get what you're saying, like freedom of a will of freedom.
Yeah, and if you didn't understand that lesson, when you like sort of simmer on that lesson, then you start to think about different people's relationships in the show, like Monet and Zeke, how she making like
decisions for you,
right? Like when episode 9, and she said, Zeke doesn't think for himself, he doesn't know how to think for himself, but she holding him back, and thinking for him, not allowing him to think for herself, and blaming it on that when she does want to be honest.
Exactly. And so when you gave the Ramirez card, that's what you told me to do.
Right.
It all connects.
So now they leaving them out to look like a fool.
Yeah, exactly.
They leaving out to look like a clown because they leaving them in the dark. It's like you on the basketball team and you the only player. What happened? Y'all supposed to have my back. Where y'all was at?
That's a fact. Exactly.
Now I'm out there looking crazy.
You see, nuance.
You see a lot of nuance.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I got you, man. Yo, that's a pretty dope, man. All right, then. So I think like recently you've gone viral for like you've respond a lot to like trolls and things like that, man. Why? I mean, like shout out to my homegirl Snaps, man. She don't tell you like let the trolls be the trolls and stuff like that.
I do let the trolls be the trolls. But why they get to have all the fun? You know what I'm saying? Like, I be dying laughing, at some of the comments, and so episode 9, because Zeke was going through a whole lot. He was going through a whole lot episode 9. So he's getting shot at. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Just found out his girl died.
I mean, I was like, okay, I'm going to give myself 3 hours to just go full battle royale moment. In the comments. I wasn't really mad. But,
okay. You don't get toned.
I know.
Through text. You don't get toned.
I wasn't really mad.
So you see, like, he wasn't mad. He's entertaining y'all. You get what I'm
but
he's
like
interactive.
They get to have all the fun.
Yeah, I got you.
It was a little moment I gave myself, I love the fans and followers. They make it exciting. Like it's really like it's like no other. You know what I'm saying? It's like no other. They make it like a roller coaster ride. You know, it's crazy how closely they be watching. And it's like I said, it's nothing like Power fans.
That's a fact, man.
Yeah.
All right, then. So, as far as for you in the music, visuals, like let the people know what visuals that you do have out right now.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So you can subscribe to my YouTube page, Daniel Lee Bellomy. Odyssey is the title track on the Odyssey album, and it's the Odyssey videos out right now. We do got a remix coming, but I'm not going to talk too much about that. It's going to be really big though. The song was Ready. Song with Sada Baby. Shout out to Sada
So
Baby.
Michigan connects.
Yeah, we actually from the same street.
Word.
Yeah.
Sada from Detroit.
Yeah,
I thought he might have been a little-
his grandma supposedly went to my mom's church too.
That's
yeah, so
fire,
I didn't
okay.
know him, but you know.
Yeah, well, look how we connect. Look how
I mean,
things
so
connect.
that's history right there.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
so yes, that ready video is gonna be available February 17th, and you know I'm really excited for y'all to tap in, tune in.
That's
Yeah.
a fact. All right, man. So now for you, as far as the music goes, man, are you touring or anything like that after this? After the season wraps up and anything like that?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be all over the place, man. It's gonna be really exciting. I'm really excited for to share with people the music in all different kinds of stages. You know what I'm
That's
saying? It ain't no stopping.
All right, we already seen you in the club hitting a little. You know what I'm saying? We seen you in the clubs out here. We saw the moves. We seen the
I'm
moves.
just having a good time. Man. I'm just having a good time. I ain't been out like that in a long time. So I'm having a good time.
I know. Okay, I know.
Having a
So
good time,
I know. So
man.
yo.
Now I'm shout out. You know, I was just shout out for all the love. You know, they've been showing so much love in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm just so grateful. Yeah.
That's a fact. All right then. So I want to ask this question. Like, so the hair, when you dyed the hair, was that for the character, or just said like they might just did you do it yourself and they was like, well, fuck, we'll incorporate it.
Wait, which hair? Like
Your blonde hair when you change the color. Now it's bronze.
It's reddish.
It's just
okay.
When you in okay. Well, when you first went blonde.
You know, it was like it was a collaborative decision and collaborative effort for sure. Shout out to Brian Body. He's the hair one of the hair supervisors on the show. The costumes and hair, you know, of Power Book 2 Ghost. Is unlike none other.
Yo, that's everybody talks
Unlike
about like, yo,
other.
did you see what Rick was wearing? Did you see what Woody was wearing this week? Yeah, so yeah.
Come on, man. So you know, it's like, you know, Zeke is kind of, you know, he's struggling, you know, spinning out of control. You know, he's trying to break free, but not realizing what he's breaking from. You know, you know, he's trying to find his own voice. You know, trying to find, you know, some sort of independence. You know, away from this family, this auntie mommy who won't give him nothing. You know what I'm saying, in terms of like you know, individuality, responsibility, you know, independence. So, you know, he had to switch it up. He had to do something for him. You know,
that's a fact. That's a fact, man. All right, yo. Question that we ask everybody, and I have to ask you as well. I need your top 5 Dead or Alive MCs. We are still AllHipHop.com.
Top 5 who?
Dead or Alive MCs.
Dead or Alive.
Yeah, rappers.
Okay.
Who would you go with?
So because I'm reading this book right now and it's really touching me, Will Smith.
I just finished Will. That's a great book.
Yeah,
I just finished that book.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Eminem. I'm gonna shout out to my boy Method Man.
Okay.
Yes. 50. Come on.
50.
You know, get this last one.
Last one. All right, so we got Eminem. So we got somebody from Detroit. We covered hometown already.
Well, I might have a couple more from Detroit.
Let's go. Let me hear something.
I'm gonna say, you know, I'm gonna say Biggie.
Biggie, okay.
Yeah,
See, got that New York in him now. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Brooklyn,
you know. What's up, Bed-Stuy? You see us? That's a fact, man.
Yeah.
Zeke. Easy. Sorry,
It's all
Danny.
good.
Man, can you please let them know once again how they stream your album and stuff like that, where they can find it?
Yes. Follow me on Twitter, Bellomy Lee. Follow me on Instagram, Daniel Lee Bellomy. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe, Daniel Lee Bellomy. Subscribe, like, follow. Let's go. Let's get it. It's Odyssey, a long and eventful journey. And don't stop.
Man. Make sure you watch the season finale, man.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't want to tell me everything that he know. So yeah, man. Shout out to you,
that wasn't the line. What's the line? That wasn't the line.
That wasn't a line?
Wait.
It was. I'm just gonna tell him everything that I know.
Oh yeah. It was that.
Yo, man, it's your man Slap Shot
funny.
You here at One World Studios in the heart of Times Square for AllHipHop.com, man, and we out.